Initially we're looking at 3 different avenues, which includes clinical testing results, SpheriLine seminars, which is where we present our product to different medical professionals, and lastly, advisory board connections. Ultimately, these will help us get agreements with distributors, which will allow us to get clinical implementations of SpheriLine. In terms of cost and revenue, starting off with cost, the direct product cost to make a single SpheriLine unit is around $73, and prototype development will be around $20,000 per month. On the profit side of things, if we were to price at the market price, it's around $214 per unit, which would still leave us with a profit margin of around 65%. We believe that we should prioritize the Indiana market first, which is around 100,000 central lines used every single year. At our 5-year goal of 40% market capture, that would have us selling 40,000 units annually with a gross revenue of $8.6 million, and a gross profit of $5.6 million. At a very, very high level, we expect to be generating revenue by 2027 and to start generating a profit by 2029 should everything go according to plan.
Let's talk about where we are and where we're going. We started with the nursing survey. This was across 3 different states and 12 different care units. And 88% of respondents agreed that they liked the idea of SpheriLine, with the other 12% saying the idea deserves further research. Then we moved into prototype version 1.0. This is 3D printed, and we filed for a provisional patent on that design. Then we started getting together an advisory board. This group of professionals, which we'll get into, has helped us outline what our next steps are going to be and what resources we're going to need to accomplish those next steps. Now moving into where we're going. Prototype version 2 will need to be medical grade. If we were to win $25,000, we would purchase a discovery phase from Glassboard Industries. Glassboard is a product development firm, and if we were to purchase that discovery phase, we would then be able to pitch that data to venture capitalists to get more funding to get us to medical grade testing. This includes biocompatibility and sterilization testing, which we would need to then apply for an institutional review board. If we get approved and we can run a clinical, we'll have 2 key benefits. Running a clinical with good data ensures FDA approval. And secondly, it gives us a reason to get distributors to want to back us because they will see the effectiveness of our product. Assuming that all goes well here in the next couple of years, we want to get to market and establish our supply chain in 2 to 3 years or less.
But as a reminder, we aren't doing this alone. We're working alongside an advisory board, of which 3 members come from Ascension St. Vincent Carmel, such as their president, Chad Dilley, an infection control practitioner, Dale Ziccola, and Cassie Mink, their director of nursing, in addition to various members of Hoosier Talent, such as Grant Chapman, the CEO of Glassboard, Darshan Shah, the executive vice president of Analytics Indiana, as well as Mark Schindel, a medical device consultant and entrepreneur who currently works part-time at Boomerang.